Alrighty, so we've had pretty good success out here, killing some stuff and looting in the belts, and I'm kind of surprised at how well it's gone. And gonna head to another location, and we're going to see about whether or not in drone lands it can be effective as well.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Righty. I think that it's interesting. The amount of bounty and loot out of the asteroid belts, at least in Ismother, was pretty interesting. Made it very much worth the time going and doing them. Alpha, thank you for the support.
Warp drive active.
It looks different than when you played. Yeah. It's had quite a visual upgrade, you know, and there's a lot more options in it or whatnot, but still the same game at its core.
Warp drive active.
You know, sometimes even though my next jump is through a gate here, the Symblex, sometimes it doesn't register up here automatically like it does the regular gates. And you can end up jumping back through the wrong gate if you're not paying attention. You have to take a look at the game again. Yeah, you still have your old accounts.
Warp drive active.
Pick up where you left off. Come out and play with us again.
Warp drive active.
you haven't played since 2011, it's going to be a brand new game that you recognize. You logged off in a super? Yeah, well, don't log into that one. You'll have to go investigate the area where it's at and figure out what you're going to do before you log into that one. Because that'll attract attention, especially if you're not friendly to them. And you'll lose it. But you probably already know that. Yeah, you don't even log into Peak and log off again. You log in some other character and fly him over there and see what's going on. Yeah, maybe if you want to join an alliance or a corp again, you look at who has control of that space and join up there, even if it's just for long enough so that you can get your shit out of there and then go elsewhere. Yep. Or long enough to put your stuff on the market and sell it.
Warp drive active.
Got some neutrals in here. All right, where am I headed to? I'm headed all the way over there. I don't know what's going on at the gate over here. So we're gonna
Warp drive active.
warp to someplace close by. I mean, not that it'd be a big loss if I lost this ship. It's just avoid the hassle. The gate's clear. Flying by it right there. Wanted to make sure it wasn't a bubble at it or
Welcome
something.
to the Dragons.
MC DeRose just followed.
McDrose, thank you for the follow. Yeah, if you get back into the game and you have any questions, feel free to ask. Well, those of us here will know a lot of the answers. No one knows everything, though. Game's just too deep.
Warp drive active.
Is that a filter? It's a velator. It's a Corvette. I'm just using it for transportation. That's all. Hey, Squiz. Did you hear the rest of my comments, Squiz? About the heat map stuff? And about
Warp drive active.
being a master bot killer stuff? Yeah, okay, good. I'd love to see that stuff. I'd have fun with it. It'll produce content. Yeah. And then I'm going to do shit like when I suspect somebody in my system is a bot, I'm going to be hitting that is it a bot button or whatever you come up with, and be like, oh, it is. Okay, let's go verify this. It's not, you got to be master bot killer. It's not a master botter. I mean, you got to think about it. Because we're talking about killing the bots, not being the bot. I don't think master botter works. I think it has to indicate that you're a master at killing them. So, but that's just my opinion. You do whatever you want. I know it doesn't roll off the tongue the same way. But you got to think about it. Oh my god, I'm going to get myself in so much trouble. There's no tongue involved in master botter either.
Warp drive active.
No. So. All right, I am almost to my destination.
Warp drive active.
Cue the dramatic music. It's really not that dramatic arriving at my destination. Their Panapo went pure Sopranos. Big Bada Boom Bot Basher. Yeah, well, we call it the Bada. What was it? What was that club? The Bada Bing in Sopranos. The other thing too is Squiz. We could make our own vernacular for it. Completely change it to something Eve sounding without being a real word.
Request accepted.
You know, and I'm thinking, you know, well, if you get bots to take the bait, then you could be a master. Yeah, my corp is take the bait. All right, let's see here. Do I have propulsion on any of these? Well, it could be Master Debotter. DEBOTTER, which is to remove. All right, let's see here. Let's actually try this one. I was thinking of an Ishtar, but this right here might. Does this have, I forget, does this have a propulsion on it? No, it doesn't. It would take care of everything pretty nicely, though. Yeah, I kind of like Debotter. I don't know. That might work. But whatever. It could be whatever you want. So you could take it a little bit further. In like Sopranos, you know, you have your grunts, you have your made men, you have your captains, you have your boss, and those could be the levels, like mafia style. And then sunglasses could be involved somehow. Let's try it with this. Well, no. Should I? No. I don't know. What kind of drones do I have with this? I've got these Praters. Yeah, I should try it with this. Hey, this thing is a wild fit here. This ship is amazing. It is very amazing. And so for its cost and everything, it is really, really good. And we're going to we need an MTU. Oh, we don't have any MTUs? Oh shit. Really? None? Oh my god. All right, let's see if we got any in here somewhere. Are you shitting me? I don't have any MTUs out here. Gosh darn it. Not a single MTU? Oh my goodness. Okay, let me log in another account. I have another account out here. He might have an MTU on him. I don't know. I can't see being very effective with this without an MTU.
Connecting.
I'm in drone space, yes. That's what this ship is for that I have here.
Skill training completed.
Can't even hardly see my ship. It's all the way up over here. Ship maintenance bay there. Oh, God. Seriously. I have I don't have any MTUs out here. Well, alrighty. Oh, is my screen saying skill training is completed? Yeah. All right, well, we'll, if this looks like it's profitable, we'll go and get an MTU. As it stands, though, there's not going to be very many items that have loot. So, Now, this is a crazy ass ship. This is the one that I use for squads, and it is I think it's cap stable if I remember right. No, 220. Okay. And it does squad sites in like 8 minutes. So, you know.
Warp drive active.
All right, let's see if I can go find trouble. Why? Because I wasn't sure what that was that you just posted there. And I thought that maybe it was a mistake. So I was being nice and removing it from chat for you. Like it being your debit card PIN number or some shit like that. I'm sure it's not, but you know what I mean. Oh, he was gold. Okay, I got it. Oh, you never know. I was thinking of you, buddy. All right, so the bounties on these, I mean, that's 225,000. It's an okay bounty. No loot. Okay. Well, I don't have any salvagers on this either. If I did come across a good piece of loot. Okay. Well, let's go look at the next one.
Warp drive active.
I think we could build ships very specific to harvesting this kind of stuff very nicely, very efficiently, making good money, and hoping to get a God, all of a sudden I can't remember what the drop is called now. Officer. I don't know if I can hit that. Oh, I did. Okay. Right. And no loot. Okay. I don't think the salvage is going to be very good on him either. And I don't have any salvagers on me to test that. I'm in the wrong ship. I mean, I'm shooting these just fine, but I'm in the wrong ship. Let's warp to within 20. Give me a little bit better chance to shoot them. Yeah, this is, we looked on EWB to find any laser Praxis, whatever. we couldn't find any, so we had to come up with this. And this thing is really good. It is on EWB. It's so good for like running squad sites. You can just melt them. Okay, now I gotta say here that Stu Penny is following me. There's no way that Stu Penny followed, that just happened to be all of these. He's stream sniping. He has to be. There is no way that he would accidentally get here. See, there he was showing up at me. I mean, what the hell? Yeah, he came in, he immediately went to me. Stu Penny, I mean, you're like, what the fuck, buddy? Hmm? You know, Stu Penny, if we happen to meet in a system and have some PvP, it's fine. But, come on. Chase me around, using my show to chase me? Not very good.
Docking request accepted.
I know that he's watching the show. There ain't no way he comes into system and immediately warps to me. By the way, that is, this overview is my null overview in live shows, LIVESHOWS in game. It is a, it has it so that anybody who's not specifically friendly flashes. So even though he's neutral, he flashes. Helps you see them. Yeah. He says he's leaving now. Yeah, okay. Right. I'll believe him. So, some delay? Yeah, but the problem with delay is that however long a delay, so let's say I have a 3-minute delay, Stefan, I won't answer you for 3 minutes because there's the delay.
Warp drive active.
Otherwise, I don't get more stream snipes? No, well, I do get some, but, you know, it's like, I don't know. I don't like hiding stuff. And in all honesty, let me point out something to everybody here. So, this nebula looks like this, only from this system. System next door, you'll still see it, but it's going to look a little bit different. And you can just by, so you think, okay, well, let's obfuscate all of this stuff over here and everything that could give away location and stuff. And you can do that But the problem is that good players can figure it out. They can look at this and they'll be like, within a couple of systems, know where you're at. And so I just figured that there wasn't much point in it. You know, if I do any obfuscation, it's really for
Docking request accepted.
it's really for casual stream snipers that just don't want to put in the effort. It's just, oh, it's easy, I'm going to do it. So, yeah. All right. This is a very cheap ship. 36 million. I actually think it'll do the job well. Am I cap stable? Yep, I sure am. Now, I can't remember whether or not I
Warp drive active.
I don't know whether or not I've prayed to the sun god. You don't have to do it at the sun. I'm gonna do it someplace else. Basically, it removes some aggro if you eject from your ship. You gotta give it a minute and hop back in. This is why you don't eject while the ship's still moving. It can float away from you. I've had it happen before. All right, so here we are. And now
Warp drive active.
key to this is to keep some motion going. Now let's see here. 1.25, 1.4, 1.1. We're switching to this one because we're going to take out the biggest ones first, because sometimes the last one will warp away. Yeah, this is speed tank. And it's not, you know, it's not hugely powerful. I mean, my total DPS, I forget, is what? So it's just about 400. And so, you know, an Ishtar could be like 700. But this costs 35 million. Ishtar is 330 million or whatever, right? Something like that. So... all right, we're gonna take out this Supreme Parasite here too. It's the next biggest bounty. That's how I'm, no wait, it's not the next biggest bounty. We're gonna take this other one out. So that Praxis is much more effective, but that guy that chased me all the way over here, the Praxis, it doesn't warp very fast. That guy was in a Doriger, I think. And he would just tear me up. I mean, I suppose I could go out and do this in one of my PvP ships that could combat him. Well, that might be an answer. I do have a couple here that could very well, you know, none of them are like an absolute I'd kill him, but I do have some that are a good percentage chance of killing him. All right, and so far, no loot. Oh, and I don't have any salvage on this either. I would be interested to see what the salvage on these larges might be. Yeah, we're gonna go grab a salvager. So the guy, he has a salvaging ship. That's an actual mining ship. Right. Put these guys in a fleet together.
Warp drive active.
All right. This is a cheap little ship. I'm just clearing the belts. We're seeing kind of what the stuff's worth. I mean, that was worth around 4 million for the bounties for those ships. So, not too bad.
Warp drive active.
I hope I got my warp in fast enough. I don't think I did. Oh, I can find it. Yeah, I did not get that fast enough. Okay.
Warp drive active.
So this is just a little salvaging ship, and very cheap. 10 million. It's got a micro warp drive. It's got a cloak. It's got some salvage drones. Nothing else. It's disposable. And so Yeah, so we'll see what kind of salvage we get out of this. Bookmark just showed up. It takes a little bit for it to sync up. You were looking for officer spawns in high sec? Is there such a thing? I didn't know officers could spawn in high sec. I'm not 100% sure that they can, but I don't know. I could be wrong. Oh, latest patch notes adds that. Okay. 0.5. All right. Good to know. That's interesting. Uh-oh.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
All right. Come in with my other guy. Clean him up. $1,100, 102, 225, 225. All right. So these two, the exterminators, they pay more. I don't know, what the loot's going to look like out here. I know that I'd have a chance of some good loot on them if they were loot-bearing rats. These are not. My shield alarm's going to go off. Don't worry about it. Just mine, not yours. Don't panic. So far, my feeling is that in Angel space, this was more profitable. Oh, too, to kill angels, to kill an officer, don't you need a scram? I think you may. So those bounties right there, I don't know, 600,000, 700,000, something like that.
Warp drive active.
The ship's a little dirty. All right. I probably could just let this guy do his own thing. That's one nice thing about salvage drones is they'll work on their own. So now I don't know if the salvage here is going to be worth anything. I mean, maybe not.
Warp drive active.
429,000 so far. I mean, as far as salvage for stuff, it's maybe not too bad. $100,000. I mean, it's easy money. It's not an enormous amount. If they were named, you know, it would help. These aren't really named. All right, so 518,000. It's what I'd call just barely okay.
Warp drive active.
Nothing super spectacular. I can just use the deposit function here. Stay out in space. And then he can just wait here until there's another one ready. All right, if you're watching on YouTube, see you in the next episode.